learn how to add and subtract fractions when we have unlike denominators. That means the numbers at the bottom are different. We'll follow these 4 steps. First, start a question. Try and solve the question below. Now, as you can see, this is the incorrect way of doing it. We have different denominators at the bottom, and even worse, this student simply added the 5 and 8 and got the 13. That is not how we add fractions with unlike denominators. To remember, we always convert to a common denominator first. So let's follow our steps. Step 1, find the LCD. What a lot of students like to do, they like to multiply the denominators together, and if we do that in this case, we get 40. 40 is a common denominator, and in this case, it is the lowest common denominator, but this little trick of multiplying the bottom numbers, it doesn't always give the lowest common denominator. What I would recommend is listing the multiples of the larger number. Larger number is 8, so we have 8, 16, and eventually we get to a multiple which is also a multiple of 5. Step 2, convert the fractions so that they have a common denominator. Our first fraction, what did we do to 5 to get to 40? We multiplied by 8. What we do on the bottom, we do on the top. Fraction is 16 over 40. Second fraction, what did we do to the 8 to get to 40? We multiplied by 5, and what we do on the bottom, we do on the top. Our second fraction is 15 over 40. This is great. We have a common denominator of 40, and we can add our numerators. On top, we get 31, and we keep the 40. We have just completed step 3. Step 4, simplify the answer if you can. Well, 31 is a prime number. We cannot simplify that. Progress check. Have a go yourself, then check your answers with mine. First question, we have 4 and we have 6. What is the LCD, lowest common denominator? It is 12. I have 12 on the bottom for both. What did I do to 4 to get to 12? I multiplied by 3, and what I do on the bottom, I do on the top. So on the top, I will get 3. What did I do to 6 to get to 12? I multiplied by 2, and what I do on the bottom, I do on the top. Numerator is 2. We have our 3 and our 2, which we add on top and get 5, and on the bottom, we keep the 12. Next question. Our denominators. I look at the biggest number, 12. Does 3 go into 12? Yes. Does 8 go into 12? No. Double 12 is 24. Does 3 go into 24? Yes. Does 8 go into 24? Yes. So 24 is my lowest common denominator. Our first fraction, the 8, we multiplied by 3. What I do on the bottom, I do on the top. Our numerator is 15. Second fraction, what did we do to the 3? We multiplied by 8. What I do on the bottom, I do on the top. My numerator is 8. My last fraction, 12. I multiplied that by 2. What I do on the bottom, I do on the top. So I get 14. We keep our denominator as 24. I see my last fraction there, that should be a plus. So excuse me there, that's a plus. On the top line, I can do this mentally. 15 minus 8 is 7. 7 plus 14 is 21. Can I simplify? Yes, 3 goes into both of those. So divide by 3, divide by 3. On top I'll get a 7, on the bottom I get an 8, and there's my final answer. Last question, it is a hard one. We have mixed numbers. I didn't expect you to get this, but some guys, they like a challenge. To convert our first mixed number, we multiply the 7 and the 8 and get 56. Add the 3, we get 59. And we keep the denominator on the bottom, 8. Second mixed number, 4 multiplied by 12 is 48. I add 5 and get 53, and the denominator is 12. Now, we look at our denominators, 8 and 12. The lowest common denominator is 24. 8 I multiplied by 3. What I do on the bottom, I do on the top, 177. 12 I multiplied by 2. What I do on the bottom, I do on the top, and I get 106. Keep my 24 on the bottom. add 177 and 106, that will be 283. Then I convert that improper fraction back to a mixed number. So always remember, guys, when adding and subtracting fractions, ensure that we have common denominator at the bottom, then the rest is easy. Good luck. Hey guys, this is Casey at Onetree. If you like the content, please remember to like and subscribe. Also, if you'd like some online tutoring, please email me at onetreemath@gmail.com. Cheers.